Real dog gun, we not in a delay. Say we are shot live from we all listen to the gear. Step on a boy, cause you know me no play. Can't shut me up, me have enough things to say. Real dog gun, we not in a delay. Say we are shot live from we all listen to the gear.
The St. Maarten Heineken Regatta in its 46th edition reigns as the largest regatta in the Caribbean, hosting over 100 boats from over 25 different nations. It's an event that features great variety and competition across the fleet, from multi-hulls to maxis, sport boats to bareboats. This just might be the most diverse event in the Caribbean sailing calendar, with 4 days of competition and serious fun.
Beautiful weather here, great breeze, great crowd. The hospitality is outstanding. Everything's well organized. We're really looking forward to a fun regatta, and we're just excited to meet everybody here.
A team coming from all over the world, and then we haven't trained together, so tomorrow is our first training day. So if we are on the podium, we are very good.
So this is a learning opportunity for many of us, and we're super stoked to be here and spread the good word that sailing exists in Colorado.
Up to about 45 events now. I hardly missed a year. It's always been a great event for me. I love it.
There are a few other large boats too, so it is going to be a good competition. This level of wind is just absolutely perfect.
I'm trying to find my smallest sails and my heaviest crew. It's going to be very exciting.
My name is Guus van der Vis. I'm sailing on Team Yayo. We're doing this weekend the Heineken Regatta here in St. Maarten.
It's been blowy. We practiced the last 2 days. It's been very blowy, 17 to 20 with gusts to 28, so we'll see.
We are pretty motivated. There are definitely some challenges, the technical challenges by us, but the human spirit is more important.
In the Island Time class, so we're not in the rush class. It's more fun than really the hardcore racing. We've got a sturdy boat for it, so yeah, everybody's up for it. It's going to be great. It's going to be a lovely day of sailing, nice weather. Can't be better.
So many boats, so many new faces, but it was an excellent race. At least if we do not take any ratings, we finished first, so all the mood in the crew is really great.
Wicked win. And it was a nice course, very competitive. Three nice short races. Everybody really close together, neck and neck most of the time. Conditions were terrific.
Yeah, day one. Great conditions, big win, but we got through it again. And looking forward to Around the Island tomorrow, which is always a challenging race. A lot of good competition, and it's only day one, so we'll see how it goes.
We're here for the 46th St. Maarten Heineken Regatta, and after 4 decades, we still try to make it new and fun every year. This year, featuring our core sustainability value, we are welcoming a marine acoustician on board one of our race committee boats, and they're listening out for our resident humpback whale population to find out what's the risk for these sailors and what's the risk for these whales, and to keep everybody safe and having serious fun.
the sun. Pajimo. So today we're going to go around the island. Oh, the mood's very good. We've got the oldsters, they've been on Advil all night yesterday and this morning, but us youngsters, we're ready to go.
It's going to be interesting because all depends on wind angle and wind speed. Long upwinds, long downwinds. When to put the chute up, when to take it down. We're very excited. We're in first place now, and we want to keep it that way.
Should be a good one today. We're looking to be on first place and going from there. Pajimo rocks.
Hoist, chat.
I've had a lovely day. We could have done with more wind, but we had a lot of fun, like every day. Damn good beer.
We're in CSA 3. We had a fantastic day with our crew putting the spinnaker up. It was, did a fantastic job, and we managed to run down and take over a few more guys out, and it was a nice dead downwind run. Fantastic day.
Sailability is giving the opportunity to experience the sport of sailing to every individual. We try to promote the sport of sailing and make it available for everybody that wants to try it. The clients come in, we have a group of 6, we split them up. 3 come in the boat with the instructor first, the other ones stay on shore, and then after an hour they come back, they rotate. Some clients are able to steer the boat themselves. They are always involved in pulling in the sails, adjusting the sails according to the wind angle. At the St. Maarten Yacht Club, we try to include everybody in sailing. We have 4 primary schools joining the sailing classes. When they step in that boat, when they feel the wind, when they feel the independence that they are given as well by sailing, by performing in the sport, it just gives them so much confidence and so much awareness. They are super proud and happy, and that makes my day.
We're here at the Regatta Village kicking off day 3 of the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta, and we have an incredible plan for the entire fleet. They're going to be all around the island. In Grand Cast, we have the DM24 fleet racing in the beach stadium racing style, so anybody who's out on the beach today is going to get an epic view of the fleet. We have our big boat, CSA1, that will be doing a navigator's choice, so whether they go north of St. Maarten, south of St. Maarten, we'll see how the fleet ends up in those choices. And the rest of the fleet will be doing windward leewards or course races down on the south side of the island. So if you're on the Dutch sled, you're going to have a great view of the fleet, and it's an awesome breezy day out here, so we're looking forward to it.
This is what you're waiting for, people ready to ride. This is what you're waiting for, people ready to ride.
Today in Grand Cast, it's all about the DM24s, and we are so delighted to bring this racing as close to shore as ever before.
This is what
you waiting for? I think we're ready to rock. And there's the black bull with Benoit again. That guy is just too good. And they are absolutely roaring down to that leeward mark. We have the team Anomaly with Joris, and his son Axel is racing against him on Buzz Race Team. The BMW boat absolutely has some amazing power. They are bringing out their A game for this final race.
Well, first of all, it was excellent day, very hard wind. Well, like all of them, they were really, really hectic. You don't really have time to look, things happening all the time. There was even a boat capsized in the last one.
At the first boom, everybody come in the same time, and we have to pass in a door, and everybody wants to pass, and it was quite anxious. But it was good, very fun.
The second race was beautiful. We went on the French side, and the breeze was good all the way, so we had a beautiful and very nice sailing day today.
We had a pleasant day with sailing. It was rough though. A blast. I think when you're coming here, it's like a big family welcoming you, and it's almost always fun because everyone is partying, everyone is in a good mood. And then just drinking a Heineken and being back on shore again makes it even better.
Serious fun means serious racing as far as I'm concerned. We get out there and it's every man for himself. But when we come ashore, we're all good buddies, you know. We're rivals out there, but friends ashore.
Be here. We love to meet the other teams, to have a drink, to have fun.
We had a great party last night.
Yeah.
We will, definitely. Yeah.
We'll be dancing again.
Welcome at Heineken Regatta, day 4 from the 46th edition. Last day of the regatta, also the last day of the next generation races. We've had some challenging conditions the last 2 days, but the kids are doing very well. We're super proud of them. They have a steady learning curve and they've adjusted so well to all the wind gusts that we have. And it's very nice to have them joining this year's edition.
This is the last day of racing. Woohoo!
We are at the same score with another boat. So today is going to be the do or die race.
Sore legs, sore muscles, but she's fresh. Yeah? Yeah. Starting with us today, that's gonna be fun.
It's spicy out there with the wind.
Yesterday we got a second place, so for us it's one challenge and to finish the regatta on a high and get a first place today. Amazing breeze out, so we are happy to go.
You guys have blessed us with plenty of breeze today.
little dicey perhaps in the early afternoon. We've accommodated with courses that we think will help keep you safe.
Pressure building in 2, 1, down.
Today was pretty wild. It was pretty sporty downwind. It was pretty cool once we got the kite up. High speed, planing. It was pretty awesome sailing. We were topping out like 23. I think we had a good day. Not quite sure about the results, but we'll see. Fingers crossed.
We had a great race. We survived 35 knots gusts. So we had a great time though. It was fun. We didn't break anything. And we enjoy this time down here in St. Martin.
Trying to get sailors wet. They're on a boat, they deserve to get wet. So that's what we're doing. We got 2 water cannons, so we have one after another. A little blast.
A traditional welcome.
Yeah, a traditional welcome.
A movie star. And everybody cheering, so much fun. Oh my goodness. Best day ever.
We're all glad to be here. Let's hear it for glad to be here.
The whole regatta experience is amazing. Don't get me wrong, I've travelled all around the world and it's in the top 10.
Second on handicap time. 3rd over the line today and 2nd overall.
All down to this guy who knows you never go too quick too early. Story of my life.
There you go.